Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today we have 1938 Egyptian 2 Milliemes. Let's share the history, specification, design and market value. Before we examine this coin, let's talk about the man featured on it, King Farouk I. He was born in 1920. Farouk became king at just 16 years old. After the death of his father, King Fuad I, he ruled Egypt from 1936 to 1952, and Farouk was initially seen as a symbol of hope and modernization. However, during his era, there was a lot of political unrest and corruption. One of his greatest passions was collecting rare objects, particularly coins. He was very famous of collecting rare coins. And among his collection was a 1933 Saint Gaudens double eagle, a US gold coin that was never officially released for circulation. The 1933 double eagle, this coin was considered illegal to own, but for some reason it ended up in Farouk collections. But after he was overthrown in 1952, the coin vanished, only reappeared decades later. In 2021, it was auctioned for a record-breaking $18.9 million, making it the most expensive coin ever sold. And also, the 1933 Saint Gaudens that Farouk owned was later appeared in one of the Pawn Stars American TV reality show, and the owner of the shop, I think he offered like more than 20 million. He offered like 25 million, but the owner of the coin, he was insisting to get like 30 million. So it's a very important coin in the US history, and the man who owned this coin was King Farouk. So this is just a brief history about King Farouk. Going into the coin, this coin, the face value is 2 Milliemes, and for your information, 1 Egyptian pound, which is the current currency, is equivalent to 100 piasters. And 1 Egyptian pound as well is equivalent to 1,000 Milliemes. So 1 piaster is equivalent to 10 Milliemes. Nowadays, there is no piasters and no Milliemes, it's just Egyptian pound. The weight of the coin is 2.5 grams, and it's made of copper nickel. One thing I just want to share with you is the difference between copper nickel and silver. Silver is more valuable than copper nickel, and you can realize the difference between the two metals. The copper nickel looks a little bit darker than silver, a little bit off comparing to silver. Silver is more shiny than copper nickel. It's the most reflective metal on Earth. That's why you can see the silver is shining compared to the copper nickel. Of course, if you leave the silver to environmental changes, it can change its color, it can get a lot of toning, it can become darker, but the original, let's say the original color and appearance of silver is more, it looks more shiny comparing to copper nickel. So this is just a quick difference between silver and copper nickel. So back to this coin, in terms of diameter, 18 millimeter, so it's considered to be a small coin, not a big coin. This was minted in United Kingdom. They minted 2.5 million coins and 700 proof coins. Going to the design, on one side You can see King Farouk portrait with tarbush. This hat is called tarbush in Egypt. Looks very nice. And here Malik Masr means King of Egypt in Arabic. And on the other side, here, Farouk al-Awwal, Farouk the First. And this design is common as well for the 5 Milliemes and 5 piasters, 2 piasters, and 20 piaster, and also the gold coins as well. So it's the same design. On the other side, in the middle here, you can see the denomination of the coin, 2 Milliemes. On the top, Al-Mamlaka, which means kingdom. Below, Al-Masriya, Egypt, so kingdom of Egypt. And on the sides, you can see 2 years, which is the minting year, 1938 and 1357, which is this is after Hijra Islamic calendar. In terms of grading, the highest grade in this 2 Milliemes 1938 is MS67 and only 1 coin. And in terms of auction results, the MS64 was sold for $129 back in 2024. MS62 was sold for $80 back in 2025. So the coin I have here, I would estimate that this coin would be around the $80. It can go more, it can go less, depends on the supply and demand, and it depends on as well how Farouk is famous during the sale price. One very important thing is that in this coin, you will not find a lot of auction results for the MS. Most of the coins you will see is for the SP, which is a specimen. I will cover the specimen later in other videos because I need to go into the details. But just be very careful when you buy the 2 Milliemes, whether you are buying the MS or whether you are buying the SP. Generally speaking, SP tends to go higher than the MS. So when you buy, just be careful what you are buying. Don't buy MS with the same price of SP. It's very, very different. And if you want to buy this coin, I would recommend to go with the SP because it tends to retain its value more than the MS, and there is no much auction results for the MS, so it will be easier to move when it comes to SP, the specimen, comparing to the mint state. Yeah, so that's all for today's video. If you liked the video, please like and share and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I wish you a very good day.